right, good morning, everyone. We are live today. I got two of my regulars from a long time ago. It's been a while since we've all been back on. So, good morning, Lauren. Good morning, Joel.
Good morning.
Good
Yeah, it's
morning.
been a while. So, what is today? It's Wednesday. Let's quickly catch up with Lauren. She's doing a lot of big things out there. So, this is going to be kind of focused on what she's working on. Maybe last week spoke, you had an equestrian farm you're trying to sell, and so where are you at on that, and what are
I
you
mean,
doing now?
I've been on since then. That was like
Have
almost
you?
a year ago.
All right, all right. Well, update everyone how that went and what did you pivot to now?
So now I'm doing boutique hotel slash bowling alley.
Oh, shit, that's new. I never
Yeah.
heard that part.
Yeah. Well, that's like a phase two of development. That's probably like 2 years out. But right now renovating for a boutique motel, actually.
Wait. So the bowling alley is gonna be part of that though, or this is a separate project?
It'll
I
be
mean,
on the
like,
back part of the
uh,
property.
ah,
Yeah.
I'm, I'm
Li-
thrown for a
liquor
loop
liquor
now.
license?
Maybe probably not, maybe not liquor
BYOB?
license, but beer and wine.
Okay.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Like a
Yeah.
regular bowling alley, like one of those cosmic bowling alleys,
One of the what?
like a regular, like just a old school regular bowling, or just gonna have like a disco. They don't have they have the flashing lights,
Yeah,
certain like a
yeah,
club
yeah.
almost.
Oh, I don't think, I mean, maybe we'll put some lights in so that we can have that as an option. But no, regular old bowling alley. Um, I don't know if you saw Gary V's 2026 predictions, but he actually mentions bowling alleys by name for upcoming things. In-person experience is what the Gen Alpha, Gen X are looking for, and just particularly um, in this part of Idaho, it's cold, it's winter. There's not a lot of indoor activities to do in the winter, and it'll be 5 lanes and right in town, and you can rent it out for private events. Actually, Mammoth Ski Mountain just built one 2 years ago, also. And so I feel like it's what's old is new, and they're making a comeback.
Right, Joe, we're making a comeback.
I'm not Gen X, bro.
No, he's saying
This is
what's old is new.
yeah. Like I said, I'm not
Um,
I'm not I'm not Gen X. This is
are
all a
you
dead zone to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
uh, no, but that's funny you bring that up. It was just
Wait,
on the
did I?
new.
I meant Gen Z. What
Yeah,
did I
I
say?
no,
Gen
You
we're
Z?
said you
I'm
said you said Gen X and Gen Alpha. Damn.
Oh, I meant Gen Z. Gen
Oh,
Z.
oh,
Yeah,
okay. I take
yeah,
it back, Mark. You're
yeah,
not old
we
anymore.
got a bunch of boomers on here, but no, but you did. It's funny you mentioned that, Lauren, because I know on the news the other day, Maui was having there was someone trying to, I think, buy where the new or the old bowling alley was.
Oh, on Maui?
Yeah, like so
Mm.
there. I think it's in a big shopping complex.
Uh-huh.
So they were just trying to get that portion of it because they wanted to revitalize that.
Mm.
Um, but for whatever reason, things didn't work out, and so they're now they're trying to buy the whole thing, the entire complex. But that's big money. But yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because the same thing they mentioned they want to bring the bowling alley back, like a family experience, all these things.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is bowling in your area, Joel? Is that still because we don't? I don't think we. I think we only have maybe like one bowling alley left on Oahu. I'm not
We
sure.
definitely have a lot of bowling alleys still open. I haven't been in a long time.
You don't take your
Uh,
kids?
yeah, we did like a birthday party for one of the kids in their preschool. I guess it was 2024 though. So I mean they've
Yeah.
done it. It's fun. I haven't been since then.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole cosmic thing, like with the lights and the neon, yeah, that's
Yeah, I
fun.
think we'll do like a Friday night DJ thing and make it like fun for adults too. And just have like beer, maybe an adult bowling league. The more I hadn't bowled since I was like 12. And this is not my idea. Um, but the more that I have bowled since this idea came around, have actually really enjoyed it. And I'm like, oh, adult bowling leagues are fun. It's like easy. You don't have to have skill. Like you don't have to learn a sport, and you get to like get together with your friends, drink a few beers, and like hang out and have a good time.
Yeah, we used to bowl quite a bit in high school, but yeah, we'll dig into that next time when you get further along in that. But we'll
Yeah.
just dig into
What city is it in?
In Sun Valley, Idaho.
Sun Valley. So those are us out here in the world that aren't like geographically, adept. Where is that in the state?
It's like southern-ish. It's a few hours from Boise.
Okay. Like
If you're a
south or
skier,
east?
it's southeast of Boise.
Oh, okay. What was it called
Like
again?
tucked in the mountains, Sun Valley.
Okay. Is it
If
near
you're a
Twin?
skier,
Is it
you
near
would
Twin
know it.
Falls? Oh, okay.
It is near Twin Falls. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's west of Twin Falls and north, slightly west. Yeah. Yeah, there's a
You got-
big ski mountain here. It's actually quite a destination place. Tony Robbins has a house out here. It's one of those like ski destination, kind of a lot of like celebrities. Actually, we just were at the the local theater last night, and Bruce Willis and Demi Moore used to own it. Like it's just one of those places that kind of draws like a low key celebrity mountain town. It's like a baby version of Aspen, like what Aspen would have been in the 60s. So just really low key and chill.
All right. So first things first. I want to say what's up to Nick, Lead Pray Hodl. Bitcoin is moving all over the place. So if you want to stay up to date with Bitcoin, go check out Nick's YouTube channel, Lead Pray Hodl. He's all over X, YouTube, Instagram. He'll be back on Saturday with me. We'll be live streaming on Saturday, catching up on Bitcoin news. But what I really want to do first, before we dig into the boutique hotels and why Lauren's kind of digging into that, I do want to share this real quick. So for those of you that may not know, Joel is also a lender, not just a social media influencer. But Joel connected with someone in our community, and this is what they messaged me back. They said, "I've got to thank you for connecting me with Joel. He was the most personable lender I've talked with, yet everyone else I've talked to has rushed through the conversations. He listened to everything, got some information, or told me what to send him. I sent it all so far. It's been great. Thanks again." So just want to let everyone know, if you haven't, go reach out to Joel. I'll put his contact information in the chat. If not, you can message me, and yeah, go talk to him and see if he can help you out there. But like I said, Joel's a good guy, and reach out to him. Let's see. Let's bring back.
Appreciate you
Yeah, I loved your post about the difference between conventional and DSCR loans.
Ooh.
I feel like that's a big one that people just, there's so many loan options out there that people just don't even know about.
Yeah, and I get the question so many times, like, okay, I want to buy a property. Should I do a conventional loan or do a DSCR loan? And there's just so many angles of that with LLCs and personal name and liability. And there's just a lot of different pieces of the puzzle that go into it. So that's just a very big question that comes up very often.
Yeah, I feel like I'll be referring people to that because I get that question a lot, because I have
There's
loans.
There's one more thing that I have a video series that I'm working on, and it's taking me way longer than I hoped it would. But in the idea of rates and all the levers you can pull with DSCR, talking about like start with the end in mind, and if you pay points or prepayment penalties, all these things, if you have $100,000 loan versus a $500,000 loan, what's 1% rate drop in rate going to do to your payment? If it's a $100,000 loan, you have the same amount of fees as you would pretty much a $400,000 loan.
Yeah.
So 1% drop in rate on a $100,000 loan isn't going to make much of a difference. So beginning with the end in mind. So I'm going to be putting out some very clear data on that very soon.
Nice.
All right, cool. So we'll get into Flavio's question a little bit later, but let's get into the boutique side of things and why Lauren is interested in going down that route, or why she's pivoted. But what has attracted you to the boutique hotel or boutique motel asset class?
I mean, I already was in the short-term rental space, and it's very similar to that, but as a lot of short-term rental hosts know, the platforms are constantly changing and you're just kind of at the whim. Airbnb just did another new update where they are putting all of the fees onto the host. So they'll no longer charge their guest service fees. It goes to the host, and then the host has to then increase their price by like 15 to 18%. And then that kind of looks bad as the host because people think, oh, you're charging a lot for your nightly rent. But in reality, you're receiving the same amount of money. It just looks like you're charging more. Especially because they made that other update where it shows you the entire fee. It doesn't have the breakdown of nightly rate and taxes and all of that. So when you book, you see like the entire fee. So it just is a business model where you're always at the whim of somebody else in another platform. And if you go the boutique hotel route, you have a little bit more control over how guests are finding you and your advertising and marketing. I can put my hotel in Travel and Leisure, or market it as on like Google as its own business. And I also think that having just multiple doors in a sense makes it better. Whereas like I've had single family homes in the past on Airbnb and VRBO, and those have done really well in that market. But it's nice to just be able to rent out smaller spaces and have multiple doors and have it be a bit more about volume. And then you also can offer a little bit more to the guest as the experience of like providing a hotel and what that entails, versus Airbnb kind of comes with a bit of a reputation of being, are you a good host or are you not good host? I think sometimes a little bit since COVID, people are moving back towards hotels also. Like they had a few bad experiences with Airbnbs that they went to, and they're like, you know what? I just want to go back to a hotel where I know what I'm going to get. And so I like that if you go into a hotel, you're kind of held to a certain standard, and it weeds out some of those other people that are hosting that aren't doing a very good job. So it just, for all of those reasons, I think it's a great option.
I see Josh Martin tuning in from Instagram. He says, been watching Lauren kick some butt. And he just says, howdy, Mark. Good morning, Joe and Lauren. So yeah.
Good morning.
Come over to YouTube if you're still there, Josh. But yeah, any questions for Lauren, Joe? If not, I had a few questions for her.
We talk about hotels, right? Like you're one person, systems, computer software, managing the whole business. Like how does that all come together? Like how much day-to-day stuff are you going to be doing or offloading? How do you get the team built up?
So it's the same as building up, I think, any company, is you have to find the right people. There will definitely be somebody who will be managing it. You have to have a good cleaning team. It's in a way not too dissimilar to Airbnb, which I'm glad that I have that experience because I know what hospitality entails. And then you need to also have somebody who's available to answer the phones and take reservations and booking. And there's a lot of services that will do that for you. So it's pretty easy now with all of the software that is available. And as you scale and get bigger, it actually just becomes easier because you have more to support that like overall management system.
I guess my first question is kind of, are you buying something that was previously like a boutique hotel and just like refurbished, or are you buying something that was just like a standard hotel and now you're converting it to a boutique hotel?
So it was not a hotel before. They were long-term units. It started off as like a 5-plex single story, and the units are pretty small. So they lend themselves to be almost like king suites, I would say, because they will have a kitchen, a small kitchen, and a bathroom, and kind of be studio / 1-bedroom-esque. So then it'll be converted. And then when you're converting, you have to work with the city. If we wanted to just go the Airbnb route, we could as is now, put them on Airbnb and start renting them out. But that's not what we want. We want to be a commercial business, a hotel or motel. These have access from the outside of the building, so we call it a motel. But if you do that conversion, you have to work with the city. We have to put in parking spaces. It's a little bit more on the development side, but we feel like it's worth it. Plus, we'll be doing development in the back. So my vision is bowling alley on the bottom and then have a second story. And ultimately, we'll have about 13 rooms.
Was that your initial vision when you saw the property? Like that's what you were looking for. You knew you were going to go the boutique route, and you had to kind of.
Yeah, I had come here actually, and I had said to my now business partner, I have 2 business partners in this project, and said like, oh, I want to do a boutique hotel as my next project. And he owns a real estate brokerage. And then I left, went to Bali. He sent me the property and went to look at it with another friend of his who's a real estate investor, and said, I think I found the perfect property for you. And I was in Bali and looked at the videos, the inspections, we put it under contract. He and the person who looked at it, they got so excited about it, they were like, we want to do this too. And so we ended up buying it, closing on it before I ever got back from Bali.
Was this why you didn't come to the event in Vegas again? I forgot there was a you were going back and like you had to sign some papers and you were selling
that was for selling the farm.
Oh,
I was
okay.
selling the farm at that time in Florida in February.
Okay, I forgot that.
Yeah.
I know you were kind of traveling back and forth.
Yeah.
Go, Joe.
I was just gonna say, so selling the farm, capital gains? Did you have to deal with capital gains?
Yeah.
1031?
I did not 1031.
Okay.
No, because this property closed in June. I think it was June or something. But yeah, you have like 45 days or something to identify the new property. And I had no idea. Yeah, I really wish, because be paying those taxes this year.
Yeah, that's a question that's coming up a lot in my network. You know, do I try to 1031? Do I just take the hit and pay the capital gains? I don't know. My thought is I don't like to be pressured into a decision, so I'm almost like leaning towards capital gains and just like figure it out and just deal with it. That's just my personal preference, but I mean,
yeah, for what I'm doing also, it's not a bad thing for me. There's a fine line between paying taxes to show that you've made money or, like 1031. So it's always great when you can recapture that money. And also it depends on how much the capital gains are. If it's not that much, then it's like not worth. You might pay more doing the 1031 because you have to pay the attorney or whoever you're using. So it depends. This one, I think it probably would have been worth it if I could have gotten that done. But I also am looking for, if anyone knows a good attorney that is good at that kind of stuff, because my real estate attorney, he was a little bit intimidated by it, I feel like, where he kind of maybe talked me out of doing it because I think maybe he was unsure.
Like on the accounting side of it?
Yeah, and like the structure of it, because I had business partners, different business partners from the business partners I have in this. So then it starts to get kind of messy, like your 1031 exchanging your portion of it, which is doable, but it gets too complicated. He was like, I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
I guess whenever I think about like boutique hotels, I'm always thinking about like big and luxurious. Am I like missing something there?
That would be a boutique hotel is usually like somewhere between like 7 to 25 rooms. Like a larger hotel would be like a 50 room, 100 room hotel. So boutique hotel is smaller, and may not offer the full amenities. Like you might not have like a bellhop carrying your luggage for you, but usually comes with more character, and more attention to detail. Usually they have a little more character, like in the way that the building is probably from 1950s or something, because at that time that's when they were doing those size hotels. So yeah, you're thinking, I do feel like you're talking about like a resort.
I just think whatever pops in my head is like castles and
Oh,
Gilmore Girls. Isn't it
okay.
Gilmore Girls? Wasn't it like
Oh yeah,
oh,
she
that's a
has an
bed
she
and
has an
oh
inn, like a bed and
yeah.
breakfast.
That,
That's
that
very boutique hotel-esque. Yeah.
okay. So what
Mhm.
is like
Just
your
like the Bears offense. Very
eight?
boutique like.
We have a 4 game winning streak now. Okay.
Mhm.
But so see just oh, so what is like the ideal client like, or that's gonna stay there, you think? Is it like families that you're looking to target or
The units are pretty small, so it probably won't be like families because they're all like king suites. What I see a lot here is a lot of parents or family members coming to visit, but real estate here is very expensive. So a lot of people are living at their max as far as the square footage of their home goes. And then the big hotels here, we have like Limelight and some of those branded hotels that are nicer. They're like $500 a night. So the goal here is to capture the people that are coming to visit, and they may stay for a week, they might stay for 2 weeks, and they can't stay with their family because there's no room. And these have like little kitchens, everything that you would need for a comfortable stay for that at a little bit lower of a price point than a hotel.
so you've done like like you said short-term rentals and you're the only person I know equestrian farm,
Yeah.
but what about this space maybe you weren't aware of once you got into it? Like what is the biggest kind of maybe not mistake I would say, but something you may have overlooked by getting into this space?
I think uh working with the city and how slow that process can be. I know from doing like primary residence stuff with the city, but they were so excited about it that we were saving this building. We weren't just going to tear it down, and they love the idea of the bowling alley. They were fully on board, and they are, but they're so slow. Like even just to paint the outside, I put in an application because I'm in the core downtown. I have to ask permission to change the color of the building. That took 5 weeks. So it just, and I was just like, what is taking so long? And they're just like, oh, the person who has to sign it, it's in office. It wasn't even really a design review. We're in the like really easy stuff with the city. And once we get into the more challenging stuff about parking spaces and sidewalks, I'm worried it could take a very long time. And I think I underestimated how long that takes.
I saw you doing some work, painting, and I think you're considering. Are you gonna choose a different paint now? What were you painting and deciding on the color? I believe.
The trim, so painted, the building was like a dark brown, and I painted it a cream, and then did the trim with a blue. And originally I wanted to do like a navy blue, and then I ended up going with a lighter blue, and because I thought it'd be more fun. It ends up looking very commercial. It's like Best Buy blue or like White Castle. That's what my friend told me the other day. She goes, "This is looking like White Castle." I was like, "Oh, that is not the look we were going for." So eventually I'll probably change the trim, but it's minimal. It's not a huge deal.
Joe, you got any questions? What
Mhm.
about financing? Yeah, maybe on the lend, like for this, like how did what is it? Like what kind of financing do you use for this?
It's a commercial loan for this. And then we're discussing ideas on how to do the new build part on the back part of the property. Um, so that will be, we're talking about maybe even doing an SBA loan, because it'll be a business and we will run the majority of it. So that'll be it. We've talked about taking on investors. raising capital. So that'll be the interesting part. Also, how do we separate the existing portion and the land from that new build if we do take on investors? So it'll be a bit of a creative process on figuring out how to finance the second portion.
Do you have to mess with the zoning, or does the zoning already allow you to build?
Zoning's already good. Yeah.
When do you expect first booking, or when the doors to open?
So we'll put in tenants for 6 months while we're working with the city to do parking spaces. So those will be like midterm tenants during our winter ski season. And so it'll probably be next summer that we'll be open as a boutique hotel.
Is there a name for it? Is it gonna have like a? Oh, you can't. Oh, you're not gonna
No.
say it. Okay.
We don't know yet. We've gone back and forth and we keep changing, and we liked one name and then we found out that there's another building in town that has that name. So we're playing around. We're still open to suggestions. I'll post a picture on my Instagram of what the building looks like, and people can throw out ideas.
Have you been posting stuff to your stories, or 'cause I don't see anything on your feed?
Yeah, it's on my stories, or it was. It's probably gone now.
Here's Lauren's Instagram page, so go follow her there and stay up to date on her project and her
I'll
boutique
post
hotel.
right now of what the building kind of looks like.
What about like winter and snow and freezing and all that stuff?
Yeah, all those things happen here. You got to do snow removal on the sidewalks. You got to have those shoveled. You do heat tape in your gutters here. I didn't know about that before, so that you don't get ice dams happening and sheets of ice falling off your roof. So we'll have snow. It's pretty standard here.
Flavio said Lauren's Boutique Hotel. That's his suggestion.
Hey,
Oh.
it's got a ring to it.
I
There
don't
you
know
go.
if my business partners would like that. They'd be like, why is it hers?
I
So
mean, it'll sell. That's all that matters.
like
Bring
I
in the
mentioned
benefits.
earlier, you're the only person I know. Equestrian Farm. You did the short-term rental things. You jumped into. So how much, like, I guess, research? I know you were looking at self-storage for a while, but like, how
Yeah.
much research did you do before jumping right into the boutique hotel space?
I mean, I kind of like am always researching. Like I'm always looking at like buy, biz, sell, like, oh, what business could I buy? Or what is my next thing gonna be? Even now as I'm doing this project, I'm like, one project's not enough. I need to know what's coming next. So I feel like I'm kind of always researching, and it was just a natural transition from doing Airbnbs and short-term rentals. And I still think self-storage is great, and I would still do self-storage. But then this
It's
opportunity
very boring,
presents
though.
itself. It is. It's kind of boring. And
You
this
don't sound like a very
feels-
boring person. Just being honest.
yeah, I was like, okay, you do it, you set it up, you get it running great, but unless you continue buying and like you feel like you're building an empire or something, then it does get kind of boring. But is boring bad? Maybe not. Maybe we let travel and other parts of life be exciting, and we have boring businesses.
That hasn't stopped you yet. Every time it's like, where are you at now? So I'm in Bali. I'm doing this.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm the type of person that just like, did I really research this enough? Probably not. Did I research a bowling alley? No, I just was like, okay, well, I guess we can figure that out. And I hadn't even really spent much time in this area. I really just trusted my business partners. And that's where surrounding yourself with people that you trust, their knowledge and perception and expertise comes in handy, because you don't have to have all the answers yourself. And even with this, I called the night before we were going to be ending our inspection period. And I was like, I don't know if I can do it. I was in Bali. I was like, is this a bad idea? I don't know. And so I almost backed out. So I say it like I'm sure now that this was a good idea. When I bought it, I was very uncertain. Like I was just like, I have no idea if this is going to be a huge mistake or not. But at the end of the day, even if I just renovated the units and rented them out as a long-term, it would pay for itself. So I knew that I wasn't going to lose money. And I feel like if you have things work and have backup plans, then you are feeling like, okay, I can take a little risk, because if it all else fails, I'll just make these long-term rentals and rent them out and it'll be fine.
Well, I think Flavio might be onto something. I think, can we all agree that personal branding is just so important in this environment? Can we agree? Yes or no?
Yes, it's so important.
Well, I do have a little bit of a crazy idea. Can you give me 2 minutes of a runway here? Is that okay?
Two minutes?
Well, you've got these life travels, right? Bali, Philippines, horse farms. I mean, you could just theme every one of these rooms into like one of your life stages, like Bali, the horse farms, the self-storage, the short-term, like just theme these out, and you don't have to put your pictures on it, but you just theme them out with your life travels and a little bit of a short story in there.
I love it. Have a Bali room, India.
Yeah. Like people will love it. Like they want to see that. Cause like in my mind, there was this amazing short-term rental in Nashville that was like Barbied out. It was like bachelorette parties were all like the craze in this one unit, and just crushed it on social media, crushed it in rents. So you might as well just go all in.
I mean, I feel like if I had more of a personal brand, that might be an option, but I'm like,
there's no better time than now.
I know. Somebody come do my personal brand for me. I mean,
Mark knows a guy. His name's Joel. His name's Joel.
Well, talking about personal brand, and let's get to Flavio's question then right now.
Okay.
He is asking Joel, how do you get selfies with beautiful girls? Any tips? Because he's seeing Joel's Instagram, and he's always seeing Joel taking selfies with beautiful girls.
I noticed that as well, actually. He's been working it at the conference scene.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I give you the long version or the short version. Which answer would you want? No, I'm kidding. You research. You got to know who's speaking, right? And then two, just you gotta just make it happen. You just gotta make it happen. I ran up the first person I ran into in the kind of the pre-check-in whatever, and I was like, I know you. Oh my God, I love your work. I only knew who she was for like 14 hours. I didn't know her work until 14 hours before. But I did the research. My line was, on a scale of 0 to annoying, how annoying would it be if we got a selfie together? Because I love your work. She's like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And I just went down the whole lane and just kept on getting pictures with a lot of the speakers I enjoyed, and the rest is history. You just got to do it.
What conference was this that you went to?
He didn't invite you to this either? Mm-hmm. Like his Florida event?
Yeah. He was in.
No, I did.
No,
I did reach out to you, actually.
Yeah.
No, so I'm in a coaching program with Amir Syed, and so a bunch of speakers, whatever, come in, and like, in my world, right, like, if I'm going to go spend time 2 or 3 days at a conference, I would prefer to go spend time at a conference for real estate investors. But this is a whole conference of like lenders from different companies, and it's just, a little bit of rah, whatever. And so I was like, okay, if I'm going to spend 3 days not like at the job, I got to figure out how to leverage it and turn it into something productive. And so one of my friends in Idaho, she's also a lender that I know from social media, Monica, by the way, Monica Neal, shout out. Hello, Monica. She connected me with a local entrepreneur, and then Mark connected me with Renee, Forever Landlord, and I rented out a podcast studio. I had a couple of interviews, and it was amazing. So much fun. We rocked it, and I still got footage to put out and edit and all that stuff. But yeah, so it was just amazing.
Nice. Thanks, Mark. Love that.
Renee, if you're out there, big shout out, man. I loved that interview. It was amazing.
Yeah, Renee is great. He definitely self managing is his niche, and he's definitely got a lot of systems and in place. And yeah, he does a lot of cool stuff. He has his YouTube channel. He has like videos saved to send to the tenants, like faceless videos, like how to change the filters, or these are, this type of
Oh.
things, to help out almost like so that he's hands off as the manager, and
Mhm.
the tenants have all these, and yeah, and even like home warranties, he would call the companies as like if he was the person putting in a claim, like he was the client or the resident, and to see what kind of service he was getting, and that's how he would kind of determine which home warranty company he'd want to work with because of the kind of
Oh.
service they'd provide. But yeah, super cool, very detailed, very structured. Joe V says, "I love Lauren, just rolls with it and is willing to jump in. That's my way
Yeah.
of doing it. Have an idea, let's just do it." Yep. Joel mentioned real estate conference. I don't know. Lauren doesn't believe maybe, but Joel actually bought his ticket for Vegas when he was joining us on a call last week. So I'm going to throw that out there. Is Lauren going to be attending in February, the event?
I want to, in my heart of hearts. And TBD, we'll see. I mean, I could see it.
Can I remind you, it was your idea. It was your idea to bring the help for the babysitters. Did you forget this?
Yeah, no, I do remember.
I'm relying on you. I booked my
Well,
ticket only because you said you were going to help out.
I didn't say
Peer-
I was going to help out.
Peer pressure.
Me
Peer
with
pressure.
kids? I don't know. You might not want to leave your kids. with
No,
me.
no, you're going to bring your 3 boyfriends who are going to help out.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, get them test.
Is it now 5? I mean 6? Do you have
We
to
gotta
pick?
have options.
You got to draw straws.
Yeah.
See who comes.
Well, I'm selling another property this fall, so hopefully it doesn't fall on that time period. But no, I could see myself coming. I haven't gone to a conference in a while, and I love conferences. So, but I'm kind of like a last minute. Will I be there? Will I not? You don't know till I show up.
Should I stay or should I go?
Well, I was saying Joel has bought his ticket. I don't believe Matt's going to make it. Matt has some life events going on. I'm not going to say anything, but he has some life stuff going on. Oh, what's up, Joe? Look like you're going to say something.
Oh, no. Cracking up.
So Lauren, hope to see you there.
On a scale of 1 to annoying, I mean 1 to 10, what are the odds of you being there?
Pretty high. I would say a solid 6.5.
Really high, like 3 or 4 high, super high, 3 or 4.
3 or 4 is high. Then
that's what I thought. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
No, I'm 6.5. I'm over 5. Like I'm over 50%. Like I'm leaning towards going.
All right, everyone in the chat who wants to see Lauren at the event, so
who else is going to be there?
Everyone's going to be there. Well, so actually this year there's some good keynote speakers. So Pace Morby's going to be there, and Jason Hartman are the keynote speakers.
I don't know who Jason Hartman is, but
yeah, you know who Jason Hartman is. Oh,
Pace is an excellent speaker. I saw him speak at Bigger Pockets conference, and he just is energetic and not boring at all. Like really interacting with the crowd, taking questions, bringing the energy. So
yeah, so he'll be there. He'll be speaking on Sunday, I believe. Jason Hartman is Saturday. I think that's the schedule.
Have to look him up.
Cody Davis. I don't know if you know Cody Davis. Yeah,
I kind of like when I don't know them too. I'm like, oh, something new. Like it's cool. I would be very excited to see Pace speak, but also I've seen him speak and I kind of get the gist of what he does. I love that there would be new people also, like a little bit of both.
Yeah. Did you go to Bigger Pockets this past year or this couple
No.
months? No. Yeah, so Dion and Zuber, of course, are going to be at their own event, but they were speakers at Bigger Pockets this year. So Dion was one of the keynote speakers.
Nice.
Yasik is in Jersey, but he's going to invest in Butler, Pennsylvania. So he's the Butler Punisher. Jack put an in-person meetup together. That's why. So a lot of people went out to Pittsburgh to check it out in person. Met up with Jeremy Taggart folks, Alex Deacon, So they had a good time.
You
So
didn't make it to that in-person meetup?
I didn't meet. Man, it was fall. I don't know what was it. No, that was different. Where did Joel go? I forgot. I didn't. For some reason, I didn't make it. It was
Hmm.
just a bad time. I'll probably try to go next year, but those guys are gonna fly out to Vegas. So Jeremy, Liam, and Alex, a lot of the folks that we work with in Pittsburgh are gonna come out to the Vegas event also. So have you been on with Jeremy? I think you may have.
Oh, I don't know. I might have. It kind of sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
he's like a 7, 8 time house hacker, and Joe's playing around with his phone and he disappeared. I don't know where he went.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when's the next travel venture for you?
Thanksgiving, my family is doing in San Miguel in Mexico. So I'll do maybe a little stopover in Mexico City on my way there. Um,
So do you check out boutique hotels when you're traveling now? Like do you kind of
I do
um
now. Yeah, I actually, a friend of mine, she was saying there's a really cute boutique hotel in Montana and that we should do a little girls' weekend. I was like, absolutely. I'm all about traveling for boutique hotels and bowling alleys now.
Market research. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm
Um,
very interested to see what happens with the bowling alley. Like
yeah.
that's but like I said, it is something that you don't find them too often anymore. A lot of places have closed. Now, actually, there's one on Oahu, like an old one, but that's been used. They're gonna. I mean, I think it's being torn down to put up affordable housing, but
Yeah.
that was a place where they were allowing the fire department to drill for a while until they tore it down, so they could use it to. They could bash in the break down the doors and do scenarios, and they're using the facility in the meantime. But
That's a
um,
great way also for investors to make, like, they'll pay you to use your building to basically light it on fire and destroy it.
Well, I don't know about the lighting on fire stuff, but that's another touchy subject because back in the days they used to do a lot of controlled burn training, and even
Mhm.
that's been you don't see that very much anymore. There's so much red tape around that.
Mm.
Hey, Josh Burdick, tuning in. Hey, what's the update? He is under contract for a short-term rental on the coast somewhere. I forget where, but
Mm.
he said winter is already starting in Montana.
Mhm.
Hey, what's up, Bill? All fired up is here. Yeah, so a lot of people in the chat will be in Vegas, I believe. So hopefully you guys can comment and tell Lauren that she should join us. It'll be a lot of fun.
It
But
does sound really fun, actually. I am. Your guests are popping off, Mark. I feel like you've had some really great guests on recently. You're
well, because you guys don't want to come on anymore, so I got to find other people. No, it's one of those things where the community is growing.
Yeah.
Um, there's there's more people that I would say are I guess you could say financially independent, so they're a little bit more flexible on their schedules and can kind of have a more regular day. So
Yeah.
Mondays I'm doing a regular live streaming now with Cody Davis, who's like I said he's going to kick off this event in Vegas. So Cody Davis was one of the youngest guests ever on Bigger Pockets. He had like I don't know hundreds and hundreds of units by like 21. They were all seller finance. He had no bank loans. But
Oh,
he's definitely pivoted. He's realized that um, for him, more control is better, smaller is better.
cool.
He's trying to get out of a lot of the partnerships. But that's he's pivoted, he's learned. But yeah, he's like he just got married, so we skipped this past Monday. But
Mhm.
his wife is actually from Oahu, so I actually had
Oh,
coffee when he was out here. But he's in the Washington area. But we're gonna do Mondays regular. Brandon Potts will be Tuesday, yesterday. So Brandon is in Texas. He does build to rent, so that's his strategy. He's also going to be speaking at the Vegas event on the build to rent model. And probably Justin Camera, we're going to probably set something up to be regular. But Justin's a rock star agent in the Seattle area, but he's in Thatch's program. He's in all those coaching programs, but he invested out of state heavily early. He's kind of pivoting back to his market, but he's into that DADU method, the detached ADU.
oh, yeah.
Because in their area, right, I'm not sure. So certain areas they're allowing you now to put two ADUs on a property, and now you can have your own UPN. So it's like you can actually sell these units off separately later on.
He's in Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big in Washington
Yeah.
with
So,
the new rules.
but yes, but the same thing. He's dealing with permitting type stuff. And what is Joel doing? He's just flipping in and out.
He's
Um,
fast.
but
I was gonna say we should make it a regular show, but with Joel just popping in and out.
if you guys want to set a regular
I have
date,
it on. Oh, sorry. I have it on Do
Yeah.
Not Disturb, but calls are still coming in.
yeah, we can have a regular or semi-regular if you guys want to set up a kind of a regular one. But yeah,
I mean,
Josh,
I think if we're gonna do that, though, we got to bring the dating
no, we are
conversation.
not. No, we're not bringing no massages talk and whatever you guys discussed on your other live stream. You can keep
That was
on
the
your
greatest
channel,
live
man.
stream of all
Yeah,
time.
I don't know. Flavio messaged me like, "What am I watching?" I'm like, I don't know, man.
I think
but
that could be our own new podcast, Dating in Real Estate.
hey, I see Emily Lopez on here tuning in from Instagram. Thanks for stopping by. I just followed her on Instagram. She's like a DIY, but she does have a good YouTube channel, but she's restarted it up. She did come out with a video recently talking about why she kind of stopped the podcast. But yeah, she's gonna start it back up. So go check her out on YouTube.
Can you drop it in the chat?
I'm not prepared for that, man. She's not a regular, so I don't have it. I gotta look for it. But yeah.
No offense, you're not a regular yet.
No, I mean I don't have everyone's.
What's her name
channels.
again? What's her name again?
It's Emily. I'll send it to you later, but it's Emily A. Lopez is her stuff on Instagram. But I know on YouTube it's like DIY, so she does a lot of do-it-yourself work.
How's your dating life going, Mark? By the way, now that I bring it up,
dude,
how's
this
going?
is a real estate and finance channel.
I mean, but personal life is intertwined in real estate. I mean, come on, man. The listeners want to hear about you. When
no, they don't. Hold on. I'm not trying to answer the questions here.
Building the personal brand portion.
That's right. I'm trying to force it out of you, Mark.
She put it's you can DIY home is her YouTube channel. Let me see if I can put that in the chat, or if someone can find it and put it in the chat for me, or I'll try and find it while someone else is talking after. But yeah, go check out her channel. Go subscribe. Super cool channel. I'm glad I came across it. Maybe I'll get her on. I'm throwing it out there in the world, Emily. If you want to come on my channel one day and we can talk about your DIY ventures. But thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, she's got 14,000 subscribers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark said, yeah. Brett is, yeah. Yeah. Brett's a firefighter, kind of. I think he rides an ambulance more, so I'm not sure what he does. But Josh Burdick says, yeah, Cody Davis. So like I said, Cody Davis is kind of morphing into, oh, Emily, I will reach out to you later then after. But she said, yeah, she'll come on. So sounds good. Cody Davis is morphing into Dion. Definitely. I totally agree with that. He is definitely seeing how the small and mighty, kind of less headaches in your portfolio is what's best for him. Time freedom. Yeah. So even like Cody Davis does a regular session with Zuber once a week, and they were just talking about that. So like Cody brought a deal or property to Zuber. They were talking about it, and Zuber kind of mentioned the old Cody would have jumped in and tried to take this deal down, but the new Cody's kind of like, it's just not worth the hassle in a sense, right? So yeah, I totally agree. I can see Cody pivoting, and that's good to see him.
I feel like that's the growth that you like when you're first getting started. You're so hungry, you'll say yes to everything, and you just want to grow at all costs. And then you realize, oh, some things aren't worth it actually, and you want a little bit more of your time back. So that kind of makes sense.
Emily, if you are still watching, come check us out on YouTube. There's a little more interaction in the chat section going on here. But let's see. Curtis is here. PE turned RE. He says Washington allows it, but long and expensive process. Yeah. So Curtis is killing it too. So he's got his license recently. So go check out. I think I have his channel here. So go check out his channel. He just came out with a new episode with I believe it was an insurance person. So that's a really good one. So go check that one out. Yeah, we'll skip over Flavio's one. We'll skip over Joss's question.
I mean, the lone wolf. Mark never talks about his life.
Yeah.
I mean, he wears the same yellow shirt every live stream.
Well,
There's so
because
much to talk about.
I keep it simple, so I don't have to think about what I'm going to wear.
You need to come out with your own brand of shirts. If you're gonna wear yellow every single time, you gotta put your brand on it.
This is my brand right here.
That's not your brand. That's some team 1,000 miles away that always loses. Even when they win 4 in a row, they're still gonna lose.
All fired up said a lot of money would probably get more points with the ladies. Well, that's true, but I don't know if that's the kind of lady I'd want.
Can we everybody in the chat, who knows how to create t-shirt designs on Printify? Right? Somebody out there say yes.
What are we making t-shirts for Mark?
Yeah. I mean, because we only see like your nipples and above.
Well,
so
I
you
know
need to have like your logo on the top of your your shoulder here.
Well, bring
so people
up
can see your
Well,
logo.
the hat. I mean, the hat logo hat is.
Okay, now we're getting off topic, but bringing up shirts here.
We can't make him take off the Bears hat. He's not going to do it.
Here, we'll bring up this. How's that?
So
I know Frank knows how to make shirts. So this is Frank's shirt that he is selling still yet to raise money for the Blind Center. Hey, see, Emily's here. So everyone in the chat, go check out Emily's YouTube channel. Like I said, she is very, very successful, big channel. She took a pause for a while, but I did catch her most recent one. She was talking about why she's restarting it. But yes, this shirt is being sold by Old Guy REI. I have a direct to garment printer. There you go, Joel.
There you go.
Well, thank you. I mean, the reason I say that, Mark, is because you got this channel. You don't sell anything. Not that everyone should sell something, but you should have something. Or give away a course for free. Think about how many firefighters out there would love to have your input of you building a portfolio 1,000 miles away in Pittsburgh. Blah blah blah. You could just give away a course.
Hey, knock it off. I'm gonna cancel you from my channel pretty soon. But hold on, man. We're trying to. So, like I said, Frank is trying to sell those shirts to raise money for the Blind Center. He's donating the proceeds to the Blind Center in Vegas, where the event's being held at. So, there is the PayPal link if you do want to order that shirt. And the big reason I'm also pushing it is because once he sells it out, he'll come out with his black and gold edition. So I'm waiting for the black one. So I want him to sell out of stock for the gray one. But definitely go check it out. That is a cool shirt. It says "Find Your Tribe." Someone take care of Flavio. Get him out of here. But yes, Emily, I'll reach out to you. Maybe we can collaborate on something. I'd love to hear more about your story. I
want to come on when Emily comes on.
Yeah,
I'm with you boys all the time. We need some more women.
Okay, well, on that point, you need to help me out because, like
I'll
recruit
women to come on for your channel.
Well, yes.
Or for these talks.
Well, so the funny thing you mentioned that is it probably finished, but at 8 a.m. Pacific in the school community, they do have a ladies of ORAP call. Oh. So it's kind of designed for the ladies only. Kind of, they have, it's kind of a safe space for them, not to worry about us knuckleheads jumping in there. But it's kind of for them. So on that point, it is difficult to find females in this space or even willing to come on camera and talk about it. So if you can help out and say, you should come on this channel and share your story, I think it'd be super helpful because I think there is a lot of women out there that are investing and are just kind of they're trying to find that same thing, find their tribe or find that space to figure out how to navigate it. Hey, what's up, Hugo? Hugo's here too. Hugo, you mentioned something about stickers yesterday. I looked. It says it's on, but I'm not sure. I thought it was on, but Emily, reach out to you. We'll get you on with Lauren. I think you two will connect really well. Lauren does a lot of work on her own also. Anything else you guys want to wrap things up? We'll get on again, Hugo. We'll connect too, man. We gotta get some. Hugo, I'll throw this out there real quick. Saturday, if you're free, 9 a.m. Pacific, Nick Lead Pray Huddle is going to be on talking about Bitcoin. So if you want to join us on that on our live stream, I think you'll fit in well with that one. So I'll message you after this.
I'm getting some
Oh,
2D renderings done of the boutique motel, and I have to find a way to move one of the walls to make one of the bathrooms bigger. So maybe at one point I can come on with that rendering and we can get everybody in the chat giving their ideas.
was that what you post? Like I messaged on to what you were showing that you're working on?
Yes. Yeah.
So what was as a sketch thing, right?
It's called SketchUp. It's like a design app for making floor plans or 3D renderings.
All right. Yeah, Hugo says I bring the baddies on the podcast. When are any of you in California? When is anyone in California soon?
I will be. What's happening in California?
Oh, Hugo might get you on in his studio, the podcast studio. I don't know if he still has it. I haven't seen him.
Where is he in California?
Hugo, if you're still here, Lauren's
Yeah.
asking where exactly in California are you? Joe, anything else? Oh, just touch on rates before you wrap things up. Then there's a lot of questions going on. I think I saw I thought Lance Lambert posted on X recently. It was down to like 6.2, I believe, was the most recent average. I guess.
I mean, yeah, they're down a little bit. I mean, I have some people that are watching for refi opportunities, and we're watching the 10-year Treasury. Watching for 3.6. That's kind of the next level that if it hits there may be some opportunities for rates to be a little bit lower, because that's where the 10-year was last September, right before the Fed announced the rate cut, and they just went up. So that's the near term target. But yeah, I don't see a major move, just a little bit of a lower move here coming up.
But would you say not advice or not? I mean, if someone just lock it now, probably. I mean, not try to wait and mess around with hoping for lower rates in the future.
If it's a refi or a purchase?
Purchase. Well, both. Then go purchase and then refi.
Yeah, I mean, like anybody out there. I mean, I have investors that are out there hunting for deals, and I mean, I'm seeing in multiple markets in Maryland, Virginia, Florida, Tennessee, Indiana, definitely Texas. Just a lot of markets are soft and getting a lot of concessions on price. So not every deal is going to be like that. And it's harder to make deals pencil out in these days with rates being higher and prices really not coming down too much. But there's deals out there, so people are hunting. And so I think if rates do go down significantly next year, I think there's just going to be a massive move into the markets, and it'll be stronger. So this is the time to go find deals.
Yep. Hugo says he's in Orange County. That's between LA and San Diego. I'll just throw this last one out there again, since people that may have tuned in a little bit late. Like I said, if you want to connect with Joe or reach out to Joe, this was sent to me. So someone in our community did connect with Joe. I pointed him in that direction, and this is what they messaged me back after talking with him. They said, "I've got to thank you for connecting me with Joe. He was the most personable lender I have talked with, yet everyone else I've talked to has rushed through the conversations. He listened to everything, got some information, and told me what to send him. I sent it all in so far. It's been great. Thanks again." So definitely, like I said, if you want Joe's information, I'll put his YouTube channel and Instagram in the chat. But if not, just message me and I'll get you guys connected. So yeah, we'll wrap things up soon. It's been fun connecting again. Like I said, if you guys want to try to get a regular day, maybe somewhat on the schedule. Like I said, I want to see
this day works for me. Just
yeah, same.
All right, we can do Wednesdays this time. That works for me since I'm not working right now, since I'm still out with my shoulder injury.
Hey, Mark, I'm a little offended that you were offended about me being offended about you being offended about me talking about your t-shirts.
Am I what?
You were offended that
what?
I'm trying to make you a millionaire, and you got offended.
I'm not offended at all.
You told me to pipe down, Joe.
But you're distracting the audience. You're not here to talk about my t-shirt. But that is okay. Well, that is my next. That is my next question, though. Does Joe? We'll ask this real quick. Then, does Joe do commercial?
Multifamily, SBA.
When you say multifamily, how many? What is the unit? Up to what unit count or no?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you have your 4 units and below is going to be a certain lane. 5 to 10 is going to be a different lane of investors. And then you go higher than that and bigger stuff. There's other investors. Like if you're talking about like agency debt, like the big stuff, 2 million and above, like you're talking about rates in the fives.
But do you do commercial lending?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping, Lauren.
Answer the question.
But Jeff, I'll send you Joe's contact, and I'll give Joe your contact. Oh, 10 units, he said.
Yep.
Okay, I'll get you guys connected, and Jeff, I'll send you Renee's information also. But stay tuned for that episode too. I don't know when are you going to post Renee's episode or your guys' podcast you guys did.
I'm not sure. I've got a lot of heavy lifting to get done on that.
I'm still waiting for your band thing to come out.
You could use some
I,
AI to edit that.
I still wear it as a reminder. So it's gonna come.
Jeff is saying 10 units, 1 to 3 million.
Okay, cool.
Okay, well, I'll connect you guys. Like I said, maybe we can start discuss. So something I am thinking about is, do I need to change my name though, my branding?
Oh, what would you? Because you're not working right now.
Well, I have a feeling I'm not going to go back after this.
Yeah. Yeah.
done. But people don't want my face on their, like if they bought, let's say I put like, my logo thing, right? They don't want my face on their hat, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, or for shirt, right? They don't want a big picture of my logo on their shirt, right?
You could make a logo and then have that be your like picture for when it's like your profile picture kind of thing for like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah. That's what I've been tossing around, but then that's a lot of work too. So I don't know. I'm kind of lazy, but I was thinking about what did I come up with? It was like Second Alarm, like the second chapter, or like now that if I'm transitioning from leaving the firehouse or this, so
like when you snooze your first alarm, you're like, snooze. Second alarm.
No. You've done that. It's the second alarm, second part of the journey.
I don't know if I like that. That's giving.
Well, that's why I'm just tossing it out there. Well, no.
Well, I mean, you could definitely like open it up to your listeners.
Yeah, I think we need to have a full discussion on this. Maybe we come up with some ideas. Okay, second alarm, and then we make a little poll and we have people kind of vote on it.
Yeah, we can.
Well, I mean, Mark, what are you going to be known for?
Nothing. I just want to be known for goofing around and having fun.
Goofball investing?
Yeah, not goofball investing, but I want to just know that you can go. You don't have to know all the answers, and you just get out there and do it, and you'll be okay for the most part. But Hugo says, yeah, an ad popped up. So yeah, Hugo. So I turned that on the settings. I don't know if I'm supposed to turn it off because there was one where you can have the ad playing next to it. So it said it muted us and it played next to the screen. So that was I did turn that setting on. So I'm still trying to figure out all this setting stuff when you're monetized. There's all this stuff that pops up, and I don't know what I'm doing yet. So, but hopefully I'll figure it out.
How many subscribers are you at, Mark?
Almost 1,100.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's so everyone kind of has their struggle. So some people are like in our community are doing really well on the subscriber count side, but their watch hours are low. So it's just you got to figure out. So like Brandon, who's on Tuesdays with me, he's having a hard time with getting the watch hours. So he has a subscriber count already, but his watch hours are low. So that's also why he wants to do more regular stuff so that he can try to get his watch hours up.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense.
All right. Well, I think this was a fun one. It's always great connecting with two of the OGs, some of my two regulars. Hopefully Lauren can make it to Vegas. I'm putting it out there so that everyone will pester her.
I feel like it will. I have no real travels on the horizon. I'm like feeling very settled these days. Like I live here now. I'm in the US. It's really when I'm out of the country, it's hard to schedule those kinds of things.
It's like every other month for you though.
I've been in the country since July.
Huh?
Yeah, I know.
Jeff is at it. Well, yeah. So Jeff, so you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in like 365-day period.
To
So
monetize.
yeah. So the watch hours too is tricky because sometimes if you look at the regular watch hours, it's it's at a certain count, but then it doesn't. I don't know. Some might be bots or it's not a real true count of the watch hours. So you got to go into the YouTube Studio and look at that one, and that's kind of gives you the real, actual updated watch hours amount.
Joel, why didn't you put your YouTube on, like live stream this on yours also?
I did.
He did.
Oh, you did. Oh.
I did. Yeah. So it'll show up on my feed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
so those of you that haven't, if you are still here, please go jump to Joel's one real quick, and if you haven't subscribed,
Does that help your
unless you
watch
turned it
hour?
out, did you turn it off already, Joel? No, right?
No, it's out there. Yeah, it does help my watch hours. And talking about personal brand and Mark selling merch, like, I mean, I'm mostly joking, not joking, half joking, I don't know. But like anybody out there that's second guessing, I mean, just do it. Put it out there. Just know that it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a year or 2 or 5, but it's worth it. Like I in my world, like in lending, most people that are doing lending, they do things locally, right? I'm going against the grain because my stuff is national. It's hard to penetrate, a national market. It's better to do it hyper local, especially we talk about YouTube and SEO and monetization. I'm sorry, marketing and ads. And so, like, my strategy with my lending platform is to use YouTube as one piece of the puzzle to be able to get a broader scope, bring on guests that are interesting in different markets, and then be able to also use that to leverage realtors and investors in different markets. So, like, that's my strategy, but it's a long-term strategy. So whatever your strategy is and goal is, just know it's going to take probably 5 years longer than you expect, but it's okay. Like, it's part of the journey.
Yeah. I've already been doing real estate investing for 5 years. So if I had just started doing it when I was doing investing, I probably would have a lot more going on.
Yeah. Looks like Flavio jumped over to Joel's channel. So Flavio, thanks. Flavio's an awesome supporter in the community. So he jumped over there. Let's get Joel to 5. No, aren't you at past 500?
I know I'm at 315.
Which I thought one channel is. Which channel did
My
you
my
come
s- my s- well my Strive podcast one, which is on pause, that one's at like 450 or I don't know. My mortgage one is at 315.
Well, maybe it's because you have like 5 channels.
Yeah.
That's
Why do you have
Just
so
two.
many different channels?
Just two.
What's the deal with that? Why not just have one?
Well, long story short, I started the podcast wanting to talk about like wealth building, real estate, growth, all that stuff. And I didn't want to be mortgage specific because it's just fucking boring. Pardon
Yeah,
the French.
it is.
And then I just pivoted like, okay, I just wanted to be able to be more specific to my niche and just decided to kind of start something separate. And that's where I've been spending most of my time.
Got it. So Strive is dead.
Yeah, Charles McCune is stopping by.
Dead.
He
For now,
if any of you don't know, he's gonna buy a helicopter for his wife. So I don't know if you've ever bought a helicopter before, Lauren, but Charles is looking to buy.
Don't give her any ideas.
I know. I was afraid to say that, but
bowling alley, helicopter pad.
But yeah, so Charles said his wife does t-shirt business for kids at school. So that's actually what I want to do for my son with his drawings. I want to try to do like print on demand. So the only thing though, he's been copying, a lot of characters. I'm like, you guys start making your own so that we can make t-shirts and stuff. And I'm like, we're just gonna copy whatever catchy phrases are out there right now, and we'll put your character on the t-shirt, and we'll just have fun with it and see, do like some print on demand and stuff.
Love that.
Hey, Mark, I just looked at my watch hours.
Yes.
I'm at 820 watch hours.
Oh, that's good, man.
I don't know if that's the monetization button. I'm looking at this on my computer, so I don't know what that button is. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Hold on. I got Jeff's YouTube channel. Hey, let's go help out Jeff too. Jeff has a YouTube channel also. So 6-7's here. Man, I gotta put all these channel in now real quick. So
Who
Jeff,
who is Lynn? Who is Lynn?
you don't know Lynn? She was recently on Bigger Pockets Rookie. She has her own YouTube channel.
Why is she
She
bringing the 6'7" here? I don't know.
she's trying to get
What
hit
does
by
that
the
mean?
algorithm. I have no idea. But hold on, let me here. Go everyone, go jump over to Lynn's channel too. Go subscribe. She is doing live streams on Saturday with her friend Violetta, who is also another rockstar real estate investor. So go check
Very
them out on
cool. Very
Saturdays. And Sundays, they're also doing like a Midwestern investor chat. Her, Jack, and Dylan. So Jack and Dylan also kind of come on my channel on a regular basis. So they're also doing on Sundays. But there is Lynn's YouTube channel. Go check her out on YouTube. She was on recently on Bigger Pockets Rookie. So was Dylan. Dylan was also featured on Bigger Pockets Rookie recently. So a lot of people in the ORAC community are getting out there. Jeff and Suleika from PTO were just in Business Insider. Who else? I can't remember, but there's a lot of people in the ORAC community getting out there. But yeah, there's a lot of so Joe's getting a lot of traction. I see Jason C tuning into Joe's channel. John Williams stopped by. But yeah, let's wrap things up soon. Anybody want to throw out some final words out there for anything? We'll get you. Yeah, if you guys want to, I'll send you a calendar stuff. We'll do this Wednesdays. You guys got to come up with the topics though, 'cause I'm tired of coming up with topics.
You know what my topic's
You
gonna
know,
be.
you don't want that.
That is true. That is true.
Let's dig into Mark's Hinge profile.
Anyways, let's see. Yeah. All right. Hyder says was fishing Mission Bay. Got the kayak loaded up. I'm gonna hit the road. Great. Thanks, Hyder, for stopping by. Yes, Hyder, we're trying to get Lauren to be in Vegas. So we'll
Is
see what
Hyder
happens.
going to be there?
Of course.
Was he
Yeah,
there
no.
last year? I didn't know.
Yeah, Hyder will be there. Bill is asking who JLD is. Jeff. He's in York, Pennsylvania. He's in the school community also. See, Brett just comes here. I know Brett's a firefighter because he just is here to make trouble. He says Mark trying to profit from the kids. Yeah.
Okay, I just subscribed to 3 channels that have 0 videos.
Who?
John.
Oh yeah,
John.
yeah. They're not there, but they came to support your channel probably.
I know, but just throw a video out there. You just never know. You never know when things just keep on going. Just throw one video
Okay,
up.
so we'll wrap it up with this question then. What is Lauren's top 3 picks for topics?
Oh my gosh.
You're on
that
the
is
spot.
such a hard question. I feel like people need to tell me what the topics are. Like, what are we going to talk about?
See what I have to deal with, people? Like, this is what I have to deal with on a weekly basis.
I've never once come up with a topic.
This is what I have to deal with. I message people. You guys want to do us? And they go, yeah. And then they message back. What's the
really
topic? And
put me
I'm
on
like,
the spot
man.
No, okay. I'll come up with our topic for our next Wednesday one. How about?
Well, I gotta run through me first. I gotta approve it.
Oh,
first.
I can just throw it out there.
No, I don't care.
Tune in next week to find out what it's going to be.
I like that suspense. All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Any final words then, Joe? You want to tell anyone anything before we wrap things up?
If I wanted to dollar cost average into Bitcoin, what's the best tool or wallet?
Well, tune in Saturday. Like I said, Nick Lead Pray Hado will be on. We'll be talking Bitcoin. It sounds like Hugo's going to join us also. Okay. But Nick is not a Bitcoin maxi, so he is not one of those that that's not his belief in it, I guess, or strategy. He doesn't want to do the wallet and all the cold storage because he feels like, what if something happened to him and then his wife doesn't know how to get into it and all this type of stuff. So for him, he just does IBIT. That's him. That's his personal preference. But he definitely believes in Bitcoin though. But he's not a Bitcoin maxi though. But yeah, we'll be streaming on Saturday. So if you want to tune in for that.
Yeah, I bought 2 medium shakes for $10
I saw
at
that.
one custard place in St. Louis versus another place called Andy's that was $10.50 for one large. And I'm an ice cream. I'll go get steak and ice cream. I'll go to the gym and then eat ice cream. I eat ice cream almost every day. It's one of my problems.
Oh, that's another thing. Then I'll put that out. I'll put an Amazon link later. You got to get the Ninja Creamy from Costco no, never mind, Amazon.
What are we talking about right
No,
now?
so Zuber's been talking about it because Zuber, if you guys haven't noticed, he's getting yoked. He's on this fitness kick.
Oh.
So he's trying to get down to 9% body fat just to see if he can do it over 50. But anyway, but he's bought a Ninja Creamy. Costco has it. And then why is he Amazon has it?
What is it? Is it you can make ice cream or what is it?
Yeah. So ice cream, gelato, slushies.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a blender. You got to
Okay.
freeze. You come up with whatever base you want. You can use protein powder. Put in sugar, cream. You freeze it for 24 hours, and then you put whatever setting you want. Do you want it frozen? You want ice cream? Do you want frozen yogurt texture? I guess, and then you blend it up, and then that's your dessert. But Lynn doesn't go. Lynn's against Costco. That's the inside joke between Lynn. Lynn doesn't believe in Costco. But yes, but I'll put the Amazon link in the chat after or on the description later for this live, and
Let's
you can
all
order.
get yoked.
Well, it's good. It actually works. It's kind of loud though, but it only takes like a couple minutes. It's just you got to freeze it for 24 hours, and then. But I do have an Amazon affiliate link. I just don't have a lot of products that I sell. There's not a lot of stuff that I use.
There you
quite
go.
often.
Look at you. You can start giving the link for your blender.
Yeah. and yellow shirts apparently.
Yeah, I think we need to I think we just need to put out some very simple design options for a financial firefighter. It could be really simple.
Okay.
F.
Triple
with some
F.
fire around
like
it.
Triple H, the wrestler.
Yeah, triple F with some fire.
No sound effects, please.
Step Brothers.
But Jeff is asking, maybe Lauren can do how to set pricing on your boutique hotel. We can dig into that maybe next week.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, I guess that's about it. We'll wrap. This is a fun one. Like I said, it's always good to get you guys on.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can get Matt and Sierra back on one day.
I know. I miss
that would
to
be
hear what's
fun.
happening.
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
No,
We should just go gather the crew up and just go find one place to go to. Just gather the crew up and just fly somewhere.
Oh, like when you had the Florida event that we weren't invited to.
Yeah,
exactly.
Where you invited everyone else except us.
That's right. That's right. That's how I roll.
Hey,
Rude as fuck.
And we need Sierra back.
Yes.
It's funny you guys bring that up because we have our text chain,
Say hi to
and
everyone.
I was like, when's the last time Sierra even?
Hi. Oh my gosh, he can't hear us because you have your headphones on.
All right, I'll be right there.
Well, investor Lauren, I mean, great job today. I'm so impressed with your detail, your creativity, all the things you're doing, and then Triple F. I mean, I just thank you again for having us on Triple F. Great job.
I do want to say, I told my son, hey, look how many subscribers I have. And he's like, that's not a lot. He goes, that's not an influencer. I said, you little shit.
You just wait.
But oh yeah, see, we can do in Vegas, we can do a recording. See, Joe has a great idea. Take back everything I say about Joe. But,
all right, I'm coming to Vegas, guys.
99%.
Oh, we can get next week. Lauren will buy her ticket on the live stream.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. This was a fun one. I said we'll probably try to do this on Wednesdays. I'll be back tomorrow a little bit later. I'll be back at 8:45 a.m. Pacific.
Mark, can you find out when
did you just
the event?
interrupt me from telling when I'm going to be back live streaming?
ADHD. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Well, hold on. So I'll be back tomorrow, 8:45 a.m. Pacific. I'll be live streaming with Dion Financial Talk. Like I said, one of the keynote speakers, Bigger Pockets, will be on, and we're going to have a guest on that recently hit FI, who just sold his trucking business and has retired, and he just wants to kind of thank the three amigos, Dion, Michael Zuber, and Lumberjack, for helping him get to the finish line. So yeah, special guest tomorrow along with Dion, and we'll discuss this person hitting their retirement. But go
Nice.
ahead, Joel.
Amazing. Oh, I was gonna say, can you reach out to Joe and just confirm when that event is in Vegas? I gotta check my schedule. I'm down to make a trip.
Okay, guys, admin is for after.
Joe, there's the event
Okay,
that you just
peace
bought a
out.
ticket for, February 14th to the 15th.
Oh, you're talking about that event?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't. I thought he was talking about a different one.
Good gosh, you guys
Oh
are
my
killing me.
gosh.
See what I have to deal with. This is what I gotta deal with every week trying to message. Hey,
I mean, we've been going for over an hour. I mean, I'm past my
Jan
glucose levels
Yasue,
here.
Aya
Blood
Bowl,
sugar's
Kailua,
crashing.
gone. Now there's more bowling talk. I don't think. Oh, okay, Aya Bowl is still there. Correct. Kailua, I don't know. Is it still there? I think Kailua's gone. I know they still have the Lucky Strike one in Ala Moana, but that's only like 2 lanes. It's more like an arcade place that has 2 lanes. But stay tuned for Lauren's Boutique Hotel, which is going to have a bowling alley also.
Yeah.
But yeah. See, even Joe V said, "You're kidding me." The ORAD event. See, but now you guys know what I got to deal with. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks
Okay.
everyone for tuning in. I got to get my son ready for school.
Yeah.
But I'll be back tomorrow. Apparently, Joe and Lauren will be here next Wednesday. And like I said, tune in Saturday. Nick and Hugo will be here talking about Bitcoin. So thanks everyone for tuning in. It was fun. And go check out my Amazon link later. Okay. Bye,
Triple
everyone.
F.
Bye.